YouTube? Welcome to the most amazing top 5. My name is Michael McCrudden. Now in the last video I asked you what's your favorite planet in the solar system. This is what you had to say. Now I want to know what item could you not live without. For me, it's my MacBook Pro. I do absolutely everything with that guy. Alright, now it's time to jump into our list with the top 5 inventions made by accident. First up in the number 5 spot, we got potato chips. In 1853, George Crumb, a chef out in New York City, he got annoyed by a customer who kept sending back their French fries asking for them to be cooked less soggy. In an attempt to teach this customer a lesson, Crumb sliced them extra thin, fried them to crisp perfection, then drowned them in salt. To his surprise, the customer was then pleased. He tried a few for himself and was like, this ain't a bad idea. Moving on to the number 4 spot, we got Play-Doh. Now back in the 1930s, most homes were heated by coal, which resulted in the walls becoming discolored. Well, Noah McVicker, he was the man who owned a soap factory, and he came up with an invention that would clean this residue off your walls. It was made from flour, water, salt, boric acid, and mineral oil. Sales were good until people stopped heating their homes with coal. Then business wasn't looking so good until Noah's son Cleo informed him that all the kids at school were using his clay as modeling clay. So then Noah added some color, and boom, Play-Doh was born. Moving on to the number 3 spot, we got X-rays. Wilhelm Röntgen, a professor of physics out in Bavaria, was the first person to discover the possibility of using electromagnetic radiation to create what we now know as the X-ray. The first X-ray ever taken was of his wife's hand, and you could see the massive rock on her finger. Dude's a bit of a show-off. He's like, yeah, no, it'll keep it on. I paid huge for that. His discovery became known as a medical miracle because now doctors could see the problems going on inside of patients without having to open them up. Yeah, makes sense. Next up at number 2, we got another popular children's toy. I'm talking about the Slinky. A Navy engineer known as Richard James, who was working during World War II, was trying to figure out how to incorporate springs into Navy equipment because he was tired of everything moving around. He dropped one of these springs on the floor, and then he got a big surprise when the thing just kind of bounced around. Wait till he moved it to the stairs. That's when things get really exciting. To his amusement, the spring immediately righted itself and landed upright on the floor. Since then, kids everywhere have enjoyed playing around with this weird toy. Finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Viagra. In 1989, British scientists Peter Dunn and Albert Wood created a drug to treat high blood pressure and angina. Early trials concluded that it was working with blood flow, but in one particular reason. Also, patients were like thrilled, give me more, give me more, give me more. Me and my wife love this stuff. A couple years later, they packaged this thing, they called it Viagra, and it became the fastest selling drug of all time. Now, if you want to know more about Viagra, I've actually made a top 5 strange facts about Viagra here on this channel, so be sure to check that out. My name is Michael McCrudden, thanks for watching Most Amazing Top 5. Other videos are on this channel, so be sure to browse, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.